as an engineer, I was also an engineer. You always think your idea is always the best, but it is not the case. Go to the people who are going to use your product, and how you are going to do it, I will tell you this in this video. The second step is go to those people who you have targeted. Now, when you go to an employee and you ask, would you use my app? And this is the benefit of the app. And if he says no, you need to consider this no as a no. As an engineer, we always think our idea is good. And if somebody has no, he is biased. He doesn't know about it. No is a no. Then, when you take this feedback, compile that feedback, and get into some statistics. Now, the third thing is obviously there are many platforms that are publishing all the data of a country. So, for example, everywhere the data, the Bureau of Statistics would be publishing this data. From this data, get the number out of it. Obviously, that number could be, say, million people who are in on employment visa doing a job, and they are above certain limit in terms of pay, who would be our user. But if that number is, let's say, less than, say, 100,000, then this is a very niche market, because you are not going to capture 100% of the audience that you are going to target, because when you launch it, somebody else would also be launching it, and you have to share it. So somehow you could get somewhere between 5 to 10% of the market share. So this is how you should compute the numbers, and based on that numbers, then you have to derive how many target audience is there. Then, since you are talking about ride hailing services, now you have to see how many people do use certain product or taxis, for example, for daily commute. Now when you get this thing, then you need to decide or design your business model. What would be your business model? Because when you go to a potential customer, what would you say? And when you go to the driver, what would you give to that driver? Why would that driver come to your platform? So these things you need to understand and come up with a philosophy or a strategy for this thing. And you have to convince those people. And then the most important thing, when you are going to launch a product, you would not have many customers on the platform. So if you are going with Uber style application, or